Hello everybody and welcome to quarter 3 of the, it's a PSP September update, of course. So it's quarter 3. I'm losing my words. I did not plan this video. I'm just diving straight in because this video should have been last month in September, but now we're in October and I'm already getting my quarter 4 PSP stock going high. So let's do my update. Let's see what games we have. So we're starting off with FIFA Street. Great game. It's a series that came out originally on the PS2 and I gave it a miss because it seemed ridiculous, but apparently it's pretty good. Burnout Legends. I wanted more copies of Burnout Legends purely because it can play up to 6 players and I have a lot of PSPs. So it's like, I'll say, hey, do you want to come around and play some Burnout Legends with me? Oh, I don't have my PSP. Don't worry, I've got 6 PSPs and 6 copies of the game. Goonies, cracking film. At one point there was going to be a sequel, but not anymore, and I'm kind of glad about that because you don't really want a sequel to the Goonies, do you? We also have Afterburner and World Tour Soccer 2. You can expect a lot of football games coming up, I imagine, because PSP, it was very popular in the UK. I actually think it was most popular in Europe than it was anywhere else in the world. And what's popular in Europe? Soccer. So, obviously, there's going to be a lot of football games. And I'm not talking Madden. We do have Brothers in Arms, D-Day. We've got Medal of Honor Heroes and Worms Open Warfare by local heroes, Team 17. Because I live in Yorkshire. Where in Yorkshire, you ask? Well, that's the question, isn't it? We also have Futurama, Bender's Big Score. Now, the majority of the Futurama films are actually on UMD. I think they're all on UMD. Not actually 100% sure. I think, should I move a bit closer to the camera? Because really, you don't need to see me. You need to see the games. So let's bring it a bit closer. Okay, there we go. So we've got another soccer game here. We also have, what is it? Another soccer game here. That's right, it's the same game twice. I keep checking my watch to make sure I'm in frame, you see. Yeah, that's why I'm not looking at the camera so much. The Mask of Zorro, my first Zorro film with Antonio Banderas. This is what introduced me to the character of Zorro. Didn't know who Anthony Hopkins was at the time. And Fantastic Four, famously Chris Evans before he was Captain America. He was actually the Human Torch right there. And he, I don't know if he's, it's been out for a while. He was in Deadpool Wolverine as well, which is cool. Fantastic film. Yes, man. Absolutely amazing film, especially that scene in Blockbuster. It's pretending to be on the phone. Absolutely hilarious. We got The Marine. That's John Cena. With a bit of John Cena. And it actually says here, WWE Champion John Cena stars as a Marine, John Triton. Wherever there's danger, Triton is usually in the middle of it. Sounds like a very 80s description. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and open this one. This is Red Hot Chili Peppers, live at Slans Castle, but there's something rattling. Oh, the UMD came loose. Oh, that's why. Because the tab here is broken, but I'm glad it's broken. And then, sugar. So basically, I'm not glad it's broken. The issue with these UMD cases, if you look here, is the seams in the middle of these UMD cases. They come away and they damage very easily. And the damage is caused by the boxes. It's not user error or anything like that. So it's just very difficult to take these out. So I can understand why this was broken off. It's even though it's rattling around in the box, it's probably going to do less damage to the UMD in the long run. We got Kiss of the Dragon with Jet Li and who's that? Bridget Fonda. I have no idea who that is. She looks a bit like Britney Spears in a weird sort of way. Anyway. Home Alone. That's obviously, you always need a trash film in any collection, don't you? League of Gentlemen. So there are a lot of BBC series on, and it's a WMD, which is quite rare as well. We do have a lot of BBC series on UMD. BBC was a huge supporter of a PSP for some reason, probably because of how popular it was in the UK. Because we've also got Mighty Boosh, Doctor Who, Gentlemen. Pretty certain there might be a bit of Apprentice on there as well, I think. Don't quote me on that, but Episodes is definitely on there. 28 Weeks Later, sequel to one of my favourite films, which is 28 Days Later. That was difficult to get out. Oh my goodness. I thought it's a very stiff box, that. We also have League of Gentlemen's Apocalypse. Who is that? Who's in this? I kind of recognize these people, but I kind of don't. Do I want to know? Oh my goodness. Is that blackface there? Is he wearing blackface? What kind of film is this? It does look like... Oh my goodness. I think it is blackface, you know. Well, I'm white, so I guess my opinion doesn't really matter so much because it's not me that's going to get offended, but I personally feel that if it's in good taste and humour, you know, like Robert Downey Jr., for example, in Tropic Thunder, one of my favourite films. But anyway, I wonder if Tropic Thunder is on UMD. I'm going to look it up after I finish recording. FIFA 2007. And we have Green Street. Oh my goodness. Green Street. Oh my goodness. What a film. What another football thing on the UMD, but this is a film. And if you, because I'm not sure what, it's an English term, but I think has, crossed the seas since. But there's this term that we have in the UK where you glass somebody. It used to be that you do it with an ashtray, which is what we did in this film, but since then it's evolved and now it's like you're going to smash a pint glass over someone's head. It doesn't happen too often, but glassing, there's some grim scenes in that film. We also have the Robin Williams classic, Jumanji. But that's not my favourite Robin Williams film. That accolade goes to the hour-long photo, closely followed by Mrs. Doubtfire. I think I might have both of those films in UMD. I definitely have Mrs. Doubtfire because Mrs. Doubtfire is right here. Giggity. Hour-long photo though, I'm not sure. Oops. Just got a teetering pile of UMDs next to me, and we're just tumbled because I knocked them over so slightly. Oh, this is a good one. So we've also got Coded Arms donated by somebody from Twitter, Mazov Das. Is that how you pronounce it, Mazov Das? Well, we'll call him Chris. And thank you so much for sending this. And I was massively surprised when I opened it, and there was a Pokemon card, but not just any Pokemon card. I mean, one, it's a Golduck, and obviously we love the colour scheme, the matchy. But also, it's from the Pokemon 151 set. And honestly, and it's reverse holo. Nice. That card is probably going to be worth more, probably already is worth more than a game, actually, thinking about it. It's because 151 is very highly sought after. I've seen some people buy 151 packs for like £10. But thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. And if you ever need anything for your collection, you let me know. And what else do we have here? We also have the Evil Dead, the full uncut edition. Another football game, FIFA 12. Spider-Man 2. And, I've never seen a Wesley Snipes film that's not Blade. I do actually have Blade on UMD. I swear I do. But this one's 7 seconds with Wesley Snipes. I wonder if it's CGI his eyes on that one. It's going to bug me now. Do I have Blade? I'm fairly certain I do. This is not what I should be doing whilst I'm recording a video. I should plan what I'm going to say a bit better. Because I'm crazy. Blade, where? You know what? I don't see Blade. Maybe I've lost the plot. Okay, maybe I don't have Blade. I've gone crazy. I've got so many PSP games and films that I've just lost track of what I have. There's no more films here, but we do have. This is a relic from the past, only compatible with the first generation of PSP. But this is a headphone adapter, so you'd plug this into. Yeah, I can demonstrate it. I've got an original PSP here, so here we go. So you got your PSP. And I call this one Frankenstein's PSP. Lewis built it for me. So you put that here. So you plug right into there, like as so. And then you plug your earphones. Because it was really good for, because obviously it was advertised as a do it, you can do it all. You can watch your films, listen to your music. This primarily was used for listening to music because you'd, I just want to make sure it's in frame. Look, you see that? Oh. So you can like change your tracks and stuff without taking it out. And you put your headphones into it, obviously. And so just pretend I've got my headphones in. And you just, I'll do it onto there. You clip it on. And you look really cool and really trendy. I don't really know anyone that really used these except myself. But this was a really cool find. And unfortunately, it's not actually compatible with the later models. That's a PSP Street, in case you're wondering. You've probably never seen one of those from my American viewers. And let me take a look. This is a PSP 2000. Is it compatible? You know, this is actually the 15th anniversary. It is 10th anniversary. Final Fantasy VII 10th anniversary one, which is really cool. Is it compatible with this one? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it does fit. Does it? No, no, it's slightly too big. Slightly too big, so it doesn't go in. So it's only compatible with the first generation, as to use modern terminology, of the PSP. Right, it's gonna. Oh yeah, Faulty Towers is another BBC series. It's gonna really bug me now. I'm just gonna have one more look. I'm gonna have one more look for that blade, because it's gonna really annoy me now. I swear. Oh, you know when you're looking at the lists. Oh, I am absolutely blind because it was in front of me the whole time. There's Blade. I knew I had it. I'm not crazy. I am a bit crazy. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. There will be my final, quarter 4 update, quarter 4 PSP collection update coming in December, which is just a couple months away, and I've already, I've already been putting towards it because this is my, third quarter collection. The next one's going to be much smaller because I'll explain it next month in more detail, but I am going to be winding down my PSP collection drastically in terms of purchasing. I just need to focus on there's a new, you probably heard about the new Switch, Nintendo Switch, as I like to call it, with a double I. It's possibly coming out next year, so I'm trying to save some money for that. So, priorities. Anyway, I will see you all next Friday. Bye.